This video is a creative experiment just to see how powerful the film look creator inside Davinci Resolve really is. My mission: to balance and grade this shot using only 3 nodes, no third-party plugins, no film LUTs, and without touching my primary wheels. My first node will be for the look creator, so let's head to effects and search for look. I'll be using clean slate so we can build up our look from scratch. Since this was shot on a red, our input color space is going to be red, white, gamma to RGB. Our input gamma, red log 3G10. Our output color space will be Rec 709, and our output gamma will be gamma 2.4. For the film look, I'll increase this to 100%. I'll leave our core look at cinematic. For skin bias, I will pull it down just to remove some reds. And exposure, I'll pull it down, looking at our waveform. And for contrast, I'll pull it down. Highlight all the way down. And contrast, okay, somewhere there. For white balance, I'll warm it up a little bit. And for tint, somewhere there. For saturation, I will just put in a little bit of saturation and some richness to it. The bleach bypass, I'll pull it all the way up to just get rid of some of the excess color. Split tone, I'll enable split toning and raise the amount say somewhere there, and hue angle somewhere very subtle. Pivot, I would push it up there. I think that looks good. Then we go on to, I'll just pull down the bleach bypass and put some saturation into it. And next, let's enable the vignette. We'll decrease the size just to see what's happening to the image, and enable halation. Increase the amount. You can see the effect on the chandelier as the lights up somewhere there. Let's shift the hue, that's the color. I'll just toggle this off and on to see what's happening there. Okay, that looks good. And let's go to bloom. I'll enable bloom and increase and decrease the amount, bring it all the way down somewhere there, and radius, I'll pull it up. There. So I'll toggle this off and on, and you can see the effect around the highlights. And for grain, I will just increase the amount. It's so cool that this one tool has all these effects. Now we can create these on separate nodes, but imagine all of this in one node. So imagine us having to create this look in just one node. That's just so amazing. Now let's go back to our skin bias and let's push in some reds to the skin and somewhere there. Now, so I'm looking at the subject. To separate the subject from the background, that will bring us to our second node, which we will just create a power window around our subject. So increase this. Let's feather it up. And increase it some more. More feathering. Then go to our curves and just pull up the curves. Yes. So with just 2 nodes, this is what we've been able to create with just 2 nodes. I mean, before now, I don't know how you're going to do this. the look creator is really keeping up. For the contrast, we'll just reduce the contrast some more to bring more light into the shadows. And maybe the fade will raise that up a little bit. This will lift up the shadow areas. And tint, we'll just want to introduce this cyan look into the shadows. And maybe the white balance, I think that's fine. I will just add some saturation to the image to make it pop more, because I'm looking at the colors from the stained glass, and remember we have just one more node to go, so I wouldn't want to use that maybe for a power window that we can put on the glass. So I will just try to balance for the skin and the glass. Don't be afraid to push it all the way and dial it all back so that you can clearly see the effect. Now, color grading is like a gentle touch, just like how you treat a lady. Yes, a little bit of pull here, a little bit of push there. For that little change will alter the overall look of your image. Okay, let's go back to color grading. Again, this is just a creative experiment. So it's not to say we don't need other tools. It's just a creative experiment to see how powerful this film look creator really is. And that will bring us to our third node, which I would either go for, should I go for sharpening or should I go for noise reduction? I think I will go for noise reduction because I just want to keep this image clean as possible. And for this last node, we'll be using the Ultra Noise Reduction, the new AI feature in Davinci 19. It's amazing.